Hello, welcome everybody. My name is Crystal Welch, Triple Diamond Distributor for It Works Global. This is our live weekly wrap party, and we will have Jamie Werk Welch joining us in a few minutes here. We have a little bit of an emergency, so I'm going to go ahead and get started because I know we have lots of people excited to hear from these amazing guys we have on the line. And so I just want to start out by first saying, if you are a guest, please make sure to check in below. Just comment that you're checking in and let us know who invited you. And then if you're a distributor, I'd also love for you to check in. But please be aware, don't post any personal websites or anything like that because we have lots of distributors and lots of guests on tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the presentation, and give me a second here to get this amazing technology going. All right, so have you tried that crazy wrap thing? The wrap is super easy and it's affordable. You can try one for only $25 and it's lots of fun. You know, you can have a wrap party with some guys or some gals and all of you try it together. It's very simple. You can take it out of the package. You simply unfold it and you place it wherever you want, anywhere from your chin down. And so you can cut it to customize the area that you actually want it to fit. And you can typically see results within 45 minutes. So that's pretty amazing. We also actually have a facial applicator, which is specific for the skin on your face. So the body applicator does not go on your face. It goes anywhere from the chin down, whereas the facial specifically goes on your face. So you could also do even a facial party or something like that. This is what it does. It tightens, tones, and firms the skin in as little as 45 minutes. It reduces the appearance of cellulite, gives you fast and lasting results from our botanically based formula, and it's a first-to-market product, so there's not anything out there quite like it. You can see there's a before and after picture. You know, we say you see results in as little as 45 minutes, and that's a huge difference in just 45 minutes. Here are a couple other examples. One after one wrap, one after two, and one after four. 4 is actually a full treatment of our body applicators. 1 is a sample, and 4 is a full treatment. We have an amazing customer program called a loyal customer program that allows our customers to get products at a discount or the wholesale pricing on all of the products. And what you need to do is you just purchase 1 item a month for 3 consecutive months in a row. And so as a loyal customer, you can earn free products and even free shipping. But the best part is that you do get that discounted pricing on the product. So here we have some packs available called, the first one is called the Wrap Pack. The Wrap Pack comes with a box of 4 body applicators, so that's going to be the full treatment that I mentioned. Typically, that would actually cost $100 because I mentioned that they're $25 each. But as a loyal customer, you would get that box of wraps for only $59. With this Wrap Pack, it also comes with a mini version of our defining gel. The defining gel has a lot of the same ingredients as the wrap, except way less concentrated. So you can actually put it all over from chin to toe. And so that's something that you can apply daily, whereas the wrap you only apply every 3 days because that's how long the ingredients work in your system. So this Wrap Pack retails for $115, but as a loyal customer, you can actually get it for only $69. So a significant savings of $46 there as a loyal customer with the Wrap Pack. The next pack we have is a skinny pack. This is actually one of the most popular packs that we have available. And this comes with a full box of wraps, so 4 wraps. You get the big bottle of defining gel, so that's going to probably last you anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks, whereas the mini will probably just last you 4 or 5 days because it is a sample. This pack also comes with our fat fighters. Our fat fighters is a fat and carb blocker that you take anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour after you eat. And that's going to help absorb some of the fat and carbs that you would intake in your food. This pack retails for $189, but as a loyal customer, you save $77, and you can get it for only $112. So a great savings there. The last pack I'm going to talk about tonight is actually called the IT Pack, and the IT Pack comes with a box of the Body Applicator, so you get 4 wraps. You also get a box of our facial applicators, so 4 facials. Then you get our full bottle of the defining gel. And in this one, we're going to add a couple of new products. So we're going to get our greens. This one comes with a package of greens on the go. The greens on the go, well, the greens is 8 servings of fruits and vegetables and 2 tiny little scoops, or in the to-go packet that you see in front of you. It comes in a couple of different sizes. So it comes in both a canister, a 30-day supply canister, and even a 90-day supply canister, or it even comes in the to-go packs. We have 2 flavors available, both berry and orange, so a couple of different options there. Then this one we also have our lip and eye cream. This product is amazing. It's so amazing I actually had to show you pictures. So what you have to do is put it just around your eye or even around the rim of your lips, and it will help open up those eyes, reduce puffiness. It helps tighten it, and so you can see your eye. The guy here is actually only on one eye. We have the lip and eye cream. So that just gives you an idea of what that product can do. So the IT Pack retails for $299, but as a loyal customer, you would actually be able to get that for only $179, saving $120. So we have tons of other products as well, and I can't talk about all those tonight, but I will tell you, we also have multivitamins, we have something for stress, we have something for joint pain, and even a whole line of skincare. So lots of different options. One really popular product that we have right now is actually our hair, skin, and nails. And you can see from some of the results in front of you, this is a very popular product. And so you see results in a very short period of time. So there's that. We also have an amazing business opportunity. And so It Works gives us 3 very simple steps in order to run our business. And so I'm going to share those with you here in a second. We are all about friendships, fun, and freedom. The first step is to join the party. You can join the party for as little as $99. And so when you join the party, that box of wraps, that comes with a box of wraps. And so you get 4 wraps in your kit, and you can do one of 2 things. You can turn around and sell those wraps and make your money back instantly, or you can even use them on yourself, so you actually have a personal testimony of what the wraps will do for you. Then the only requirement that we have is that you actually have an 80 BV auto ship, which that means that you're ordering about $80 worth of product each month. There's two options for you to actually add on to your kit. The first one is a mini booster, which is $149. This comes with 2 boxes of wraps, so you're going to get 8 wraps. It comes with a box of facials, which is 4 facials, our greens, defining gel, and fat fighters. This one, I like to just mention that it is only available at the time that you sign up. So if you're interested in that, definitely take advantage of that savings. Because when you go out and do a couple parties with that pack, you're going to make about $300 in party cash. The next one is actually our party booster. And our party booster comes with 4 boxes of wraps. So you're going to get 16 wraps, a box of facials, greens on the go, defining gel, fat fighters, and lifting lip and eye cream. This one retails for, or it costs, it's not the retail cost because you're getting it at a discount. It costs $349. And it is, you're gonna get $500. You're gonna make about $500 in party cash. And so step 2 is where you can wrap free. So if you get 4 customers in your first 30 days, you're going to actually be able to wrap free by getting 2 boxes of wraps for free. Then you can turn around and sell those 2 boxes of wraps, and you're going to actually make $200 profit when you sell those 2 boxes of wraps because there's 8 wraps in there. You also, every time you get 2 loyal customers, you're actually going to be able to earn something called a wrap reward, where you can purchase a box of wraps for only $25. And then the last step, step 3, is a $500 guarantee. What this says is if you do step 1 and 2 yourself, and then you get 3 friends to join you, and they each do step 1 and 2, you're going to make a minimum of $500 in your first 2 months of business. If not, the company will actually pay you the difference, which is pretty cool. We do actually have a promotion going on right now called the Too Good bonus, which is where 20 people will win $20,000 to pay off debt. I'm really excited here because we actually have one of our winners on the line tonight, so we'll get to hear from him. Okay, so make sure you talk to whoever invited you about that so that they can share more about that. Now, I'm going to turn it over to Jamie, and he's going to talk a little bit about what you can make with It Works.
Hello, everybody. I made it. I don't know if y'all aware what was going on, but I was kind of, first here we have distributor. When you first sign up, everybody starts off as a distributor. That's an average of $752 yearly. You know, a little extra cash in your pocket, pay some bills, gas in your car, things like that. Next step up from distributor would be executive, $3,132 yearly. Now we're talking about, you know, maybe paying some bills, card note, different things like that. From executive, we move up to Ruby. Ruby is $5,603 yearly. Now Ruby is awesome. I remember when I hit Ruby, I was extra excited because, you know, to me that meant I was going somewhere. You know, I was able to, you know, pay a lot of different things, buy some shoes, you know, that I didn't have, and all kind of good stuff. Next up from Ruby we have is Emerald. Emerald, you're at $10,213 yearly. Now Emerald is actually where my wife actually first started. She started and skipped over Ruby and went straight to Emerald, which I thought was pretty awesome. It can happen, you know, it's totally up to you on how fast you grow your business. Next rank up is Diamond. We call that the license to print money rank right there. You got an average of $23,002 yearly. A Diamond is awesome. Actually, well, I'll talk about that. I was just wondering if she talked about the good bonus. Boom, the good bonus. So what this means right here is for any anybody that's not a distributor and signs up before the end of this month, and in your first 3 calendar months get to the level of diamond, the company will give you a $10,000 good bonus, and that is paid out over 25 months at $400 monthly. Now, I don't know about you, but I mean, when my wife earned the good bonus, I was pretty excited just because of the fact that, you know, I know what the monthly is. I know that she was doing wrap parties. Then I knew there was an extra $400 added on top of her check for going diamond in her first 60 days. But the company actually gives you 90 days, but she did it a little bit faster. All right, so next up from Diamond, we have Double Diamond, $54,309 yearly. Double Diamond is awesome. I have one on the phone with me, one of my brothers from another mother. Met this guy probably in the beginning of my rap career, actually. Him, his mom, his dad. Chase, you there?
Yeah, man, I'm here. How are you?
Can't hear you.
Your wife turned down the volume on me.
Thanks for snitching her out. All right. What up, Chase? Tell us your full name, where you're from, and how long you've been in the business, buddy.
Alrighty, my name is Chase Balzer. I'm 23 years old. I'm originally from Richmond, Virginia, and I'm a senior at Virginia Tech. I've been in the business for 2 years now, and it's been amazing.
Awesome, awesome. So tell me this, being a single guy, because there's, you know, as far as I know, there aren't too many single guys doing it that I personally know. Being a single guy, how do you go about working your business? You know, being in school, running a business, and, you know, just having to do a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, there's two different types of people who enter in this business, and I welcome both types. The first is someone who just wants to jump on board, earn a little extra cash, sell some wraps, make their month in and month out a little easier on the family. And then there's people like me and you and the other two gentlemen on this call who actually see the opportunity and see what kind of product this is and what kind of lifestyle it can give you. So it really just comes down to making a decision. Are you going to do this? Are you going to not? And the best way I can describe to people of how I work my business is it works is a part of me now. It's who I am. I've met some of my best friends in the world through this company. I love the product. I love the energy. I absolutely love my paycheck. So, you know, I just make it a part of me, and I'm constantly talking about it, you know. When I have to do schoolwork, I do schoolwork, and it really upsets me because I would honestly rather be doing my business. But one thing I like to do is map out my week so I can pick windows for each day that I can dedicate to my business. You know, some days I only get 30 minutes, other days I get 5 hours, but I always make sure to use that time wisely. If I'm sitting in a lecture class and I've already taken all the notes that my professor put on the slide and I have 2 minutes to kill real quickly, I'll jump over to Facebook and make a post and follow up with someone or anything like that. But I mean, I truly love doing this, and I have fun. I was on the phone with my brother the other day, and I said, dude, if we won the lottery, I would still keep doing it. Works because it's just fun. It's fun to help people. It's fun to make money. It's fun to make new friends from all over the country, and it's been a blessing for me and my family. And I'm in college, and I'm going to graduate in December and be able to keep doing this full time, which is awesome.
Woo-hoo!
And I already have teams in 14 different states and 3 countries, and that's awesome, and that just shows people that anyone can do this business. Doesn't matter what size you are, where you come from, male, female. This crazy rap thing is for everyone. It's awesome.
Awesome, awesome. I totally agree with you. I'm a witness to that, my brother. How has It Works changed your life, man?
It Works has changed my life. It's made me a better person, honestly. You know, I think I'm a firm believer in the fact that you don't find It Works finds you. And It Works found me and my family just at the right time. You know, the economy came through and leveled my family. We were in the construction and development business, still are, but aren't quite as busy in that section as we used to be. And It Works really kept us afloat. And not only did it keep us afloat to pay our bills, but it kept our hearts afloat. It kept our hope open. It kept us happy. It kept us sane. It gave us something every day to wake up to and actually look forward to progressing in something instead of feeling like life is, all over as we know it. So, I mean, it gave us money, it gave us hope, it gave us friends, it gave us family, and it really is a life-changing opportunity. And I know how cliche that sounds, but it truly is.
But it's the truth, man. It definitely is the truth. Awesome, Chase. I definitely appreciate your time. Last thing I want you to do for me is for all the guys out there listening, or females that may be out there listening for their husbands or boyfriends, leave a tip for everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. The biggest tip I can give you when joining this business, if you're going to make for a short amount of time so that you can live the rest of your life as a king, you need to plug in. You can't be successful in this business if you constantly aren't around the fire. Every single distributor in this business, even if they're top earners, will lose their flame at one point or another because something in their life has discouraged them. When you are constantly plugging into phone calls and going to events and connecting with your friends, you and I, we spent, about 45 minutes or an hour earlier today on Google Hangouts just catching up. We're on completely opposite ends of the country, and we've become such good friends. And when you're constantly surrounding yourself by people on the exact same mission as yourself, you're going to be more motivated to keep going, to better yourself, and to really dive into this business. So my advice, plug in phone calls, events, and make it part of you.
Boom. Appreciate your time, Chase, my brother. I guess I'll see you. What is the countdown to conference to Limelight?
I can't wait, man.
Thanks, my brother. Appreciate your time.
Absolutely.
All right. So next here, we're going to move on up to the next level, which is triple diamond. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hold on, y'all. I guess I got to do a little talking about myself. Triple diamond, $104,842 a year. Now, totally life-changing. I'll tell you guys a little bit of my story. I tend to leave some things out here and there, but you'll get the gist of it. Started this business back 2012, February. Wasn't in a really good place at the time. I was in an accident, was diagnosed with PTSD and traumatic brain injury and a lot of other things that had your boy in the dumps. Wasn't feeling too hot about life. My wife actually signed up before me in January. She was doing her thing, got free product credit, and ordered some products, which was the greens, New You, Confianza, It's Vital, and Relief. I gradually start taking everything. Greens probably took me the longest to take because of the color of it. I will be honest. It took me a minute to drink that one. I was like, hold on, this color, I don't know. But start taking New You, the Confianza, the Vitals, and I would say, I always get the time wrong. I say it was 3 weeks, maybe a little less. I got out of bed one morning, and my daughter was like, Daddy, why you always getting up happy now? And I have to kind of pause and think about it. It's like, oh my God, like the products are really working, because before then, even though this probably had been happening for some days and I didn't notice it, but prior to me taking these products, I was a total grump in the morning, pretty angry. My wife would tell you guys that I was mean, is her exact words. He was mean, is what she would say. But that goes with PTSD, and for those that don't know about it, you really wouldn't understand, and for those that do know about it, you totally understand what I'm saying. So the products alone made me a believer. That was even before I tried a wrap. It was specifically the vitamins that had me up in arms, because I was on 4 different medications, and because of those 4 products I was taking, I'm now only on 1, which is crazy, because most people are, they have to live off of those for the rest of their life because they assume that's the only way that they can be sane, and it's so not true. fast forward, I rapped, you know, start blitzing everybody, start having a good time. We went triple, and it's just been a blast. The money is awesome, but deep down in my heart, when I think about it, the most important thing about this business is the time. You know, me and my wife spend time together, sometimes almost too much time together. I've been needing to get away. But I love her to death, y'all. I love her to death. Being home with my daughter, being able to take her to everything and not miss nothing ever because I don't have to, you know, is a true blessing. There are so many parents across, you know, this globe that wish, you know, they could do the things that I'm able to do, and I do not take it for granted. It's a total blessing. Also, the fact that I've met some amazing guys. These three guys here I have on the call, like I said, met early on in the business, and all three of them are awesome. They're like my brothers. I truly can say I love these guys because they're genuine people. Yeah, that's pretty much my story. A tip I would leave for those out there listening: if you're not in the business and your wife or your girlfriend or someone is trying to tell you that this business may be for you, and you know you have to get up and go to do this, and know it's not going to be hard. I mean, easy, but you're willing to put in the work. This is definitely for you. It's not a woman's business. It's anybody who want to not work a normal 9-to-5 business is what I would call it. We didn't join this to plan on retiring. We joined this because we saw an opportunity. Retirement happened to happen, which is freaking awesome. But outside of that, the friendships, the fun, and the freedom we have kind of beats it off. All right, so next we're going to move on to Presidential, which I have a brother on here that I love. Actually, this guy right here, have a little bit for him to talk about, because he actually was a winner or something earlier on this past weekend, and it's just amazing that he happened to be on this call. Erik, are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Awesome. Hold on, give me 1 sec. Presidential Diamond, $193,896. We're talking about almost $200,000 here, folks, yearly. And we have Erik on the line. Yes, sir. State your name, full name, how long you've been in the business, and where you're from.
Erik Murphy in Cincinnati, Ohio, and we've been in all that my wife officially got in, but for me it took a little while for me to get on board. We were at a car show. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. We were at a car show in Louisville, Kentucky back in 2010, and my wife tried the wrap, and we were getting ready to walk back through the vendors at the car show, and she says, well, I have to go back to Women's World and get my results. I said, results from what? And she pulled her shirt up and she showed me this wrap thing that she had on. I said, what in the world is that? And she told me, and I laughed, and I made fun of her, and went over to Women's World while she got her results, and Tina Hackcliffe, Ambassador Diamond with It Works, she was the one there that wrapped Lori that day. And she had great results, decided she was going to get some product, and wound up ordering product. She ordered the skinny pack and added the greens to that. And in the month of August, that was the beginning of the month, and by the 26th of August, she had gone from a size 14 to a size 8.
Wow.
She got really excited. Like I said, fantastic results. Everybody was asking her, what are you doing? How did you do it? What are you using? And the light bulb went off, and she says, wait a minute, I can make some money doing this. And she's an entrepreneur, and she decided to become a distributor against at the time, I thought, my better judgment. And I'm glad she didn't listen to me because I told her not to do it. And I said, it's network marketing, didn't want a thing to do with it. I made fun of it. I called it snake oil, and really was not supportive at all at first. Until, I saw the results continue, saw the results in other folks. And for me, it was when she started making money, to be honest with you. I started paying a little more attention. Then she finally got me to start taking some of the products. I started with the greens and the vital, and I started losing weight with taking those two products because I was getting my system, my pH balance in check, and getting alkaline versus acidic. I wasn't having the cravings for the sweets and things like that. I was putting good nutrition back in my body. I don't eat well at all. I'm a junk food guy and fast food. And I really started feeling better, started losing the weight, started paying attention there. When she started making checks that covered the car payments, started making my truck payment and the house payment, the checks started having commas in them. I was like, whoa, wait a minute, what's going on here? It went from how's your business to how's our business going. I really didn't want it. Earlier on, I really didn't want it to work because, I was vice president of an engineering firm. I had a really good job, but a very stressful job. And Lori's partners in 2 other businesses, and we just really didn't seem like we had the time for it. We didn't need anything else to do. We had we've got a daughter that's 10. She was 6 at the time, and we were just busy. But she saw that, she caught the vision, she saw it, and said, "There's a great opportunity in this. I've got to give this a try." So, fast forward 2 years, and almost 2 years to the day, I retired from my engineering career, and have been a full-time rapper for the last a little over 2 years now. And I couldn't live a better lifestyle than I do right now. Like you said, Jamie, you get to do everything with your daughter now. I don't miss anything. I get to go to school and have lunch with her, volunteer at with the PTO, and do those things that I was missing in the first 6 years of her life. Mm-hmm. And that's the biggest reward that I have, is getting that time with family. My stress level is just next to nothing now, compared to what it was before. I was on anti-anxiety medication. Was just stressed out. When I was working at the office, I was stressed, and when I got home, I was stressed. And Saturday was good. Friday night, Saturday might be good, but Sunday started worrying about Monday and what it had in store for me Monday morning. So now Monday mornings, I kind of look forward to them because Lori's gone, Mackenzie's gone to school. I got the house to myself Monday morning. I can catch up and start going, planning out my week, and I don't have to get in that traffic every day. It's just been fantastic.
Awesome. So, you kind of said it kind of in there what you were talking about, but tell us how the business has changed you and your family's life. I know you're home and spend a lot of time with the family now, but I know there's more.
Yeah, it's like Chase said. He said it made him a better person. For me, the personal development journey that we've kind of gone on, at first, a couple of years ago, if you talked about personal development in the self-help section at the bookstore, I thought, that's a bunch of, just, silly stuff. I thought, I don't need any of that. But, I started reading books, started reading, whether it was leadership or, just attitude, whatever it was, just the business, develops people, not only from a financial standpoint, but also from just a personal growth standpoint. So really see the benefit there, but it's brought our family together where we spend more time together. And like my mother she joined the business about six months ago, well, a little bit longer than that, almost a year, I guess now. And now I get to work this business and spend time with my mom, which I didn't, I would see her, once a week, once every couple of weeks, but now we're in contact on a regular basis, if not daily, working our business, and it truly is a family business for us. Our daughter works the business with us. She wears her green, black, and bling. She goes out and she blitzes with us, and, her fast card bonus is she gets to go to Claire's or somewhere and get a purse or a new pair of shoes or something. She's a little fashionista, so. But it gives us, I'm able to teach her how to work and how to earn money, and teach, a lot of, different things about life through this business. So that's probably the biggest change for us, is just bringing us together as a family.
Boom. Now, I just thought you was gonna probably slide it in, but you didn't. But this past week, something really, really, really exciting happened, and I swear it feels like I won too, just because I know you. So for those of you who don't know, we have something called a Too Good bonus. If you're a distributor or not a distributor, you sign up one distributor and one loyal customer, you get your name entered into a drawing for $20,000. So 20 people was chosen to have $20,000 in debt paid off. And you know, a lot of my friends, I was texting this message to and sending this to them. You know, in so many words, they told me it was crap. You know, like it wasn't going to happen. So for me to know this guy and he actually won, it just makes my heart smile. So Erik was actually one of the winners. He was there live when they announced him and his wife name. And I just wanted to share on, you know, how that felt to actually, you know, win $20,000 towards paying off debt, which is crazy.
Yeah, it was just amazing. We went from, you know, first they had a drawing in September for August, and our upline, our personal sponsors, Tina and Bubba Hadcliffe, won, and then one of our team members won as well. So we were, you know, super excited about that. That, you know, 2 people in our team won that Too Good bonus, and then they did it again for September and drew in October. Drew at this last green carpet Saturday, and you know, we're sitting there and we're going through, and you know, you're just anxious and watching on stage, and then you know, the 10th drawing, they drew out our number, and we sat there and we looked, and you know, we had the numbers on our phone. And we're looking down, and okay, they read the first 3 numbers. Okay, we got a shot with this one. And then they read the next 3 numbers, and it was like, just kind of went into shock. I was like, wait a minute. Hurry up, read the numbers again, Mike. So he read them again, and we both let out a gasp. And everybody around us was looking, and we were right behind all the corporate folks, and they turned around and looked, and then we saw Pam and Mike's face when it popped up on the screen for them as who it was, and they were so excited for us and announced the name, and it was just crazy after that, just absolutely crazy. You know, $20,000 is just awesome. You know, to have that, you know, I've got to give kudos to my wife. You know, she really works the business hard and got us those entries for the month, which turned into $20,000 for it. What I'll tell people now is, you know, we still have through the end of October. They're doing it again.
Yes.
People are going to win $20,000, and this all goes back to what we call the starts with one. You know, one loyal customer, one distributor gets you an entry into that drawing. The majority of those 20 folks that won only had one entry. We had 3 entries this month. We had 7 the month before. But the majority of the winners, both the first drawing and the second drawing, had 1 entry. So anybody that signs up now, you sign up today, you've still got the end of the month to get your customer, get your distributor, and your name's going to go into that hopper, and you may get your name drawn for $20,000 Too Good bonus.
Awesome, Erik. I'm still excited over that. Go back and just watch it. It's like, yeah, we won! Woo! Hey, thanks for your time, brother. I appreciate it. Oh, wife just reminded me. A tip. Leave one tip for the guys out there listening, or those who's not in the business, or guys that may be in the business listening and, you know, may need a hurdle to get over.
Okay. Well, the one tip that I'd like to take, you know, Chase covered the staying plugged in. That's absolutely priority number 1. Getting plugged into the calls, the corporate calls, getting to events, without a doubt, is tops. But for me, I tell folks that are in the business currently, or somebody that may be looking to join, is you've really got 2 choices here. Do you want hobby money or do you want career money? You know, if you want to make hobby money, that's fine. You know, Lori got in this business at first just to make an extra $300-500. She wanted shoe and purse money, and you know, that's fine. But then she saw it, and she's very driven and said, wait a minute, we can make a lot more than that. So choose to work your business either as a hobby, you're going to get hobby money, but if you want life-changing, more than career money. Most people don't have an opportunity to make $100,000 a year within a couple of years of working a job. Most people just aren't going to have that opportunity. With this, it doesn't matter what your education level is, what your background is, where you live, any of that. Everybody starts at the same level, and you all have the same opportunity, the same products, the same 24 hours in the day to make that life-changing money if you choose to work as a business and as a career. Really the sky's the limit for you. So just make that choice to you want hobby money or do you want life-changing money?
I love it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I will see you in a few months.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us on.
No problem, sir. Appreciate it. Tell the wife I said holla.
Tell her.
All right, we're going to move on here to the next level up, which is Ambassador Diamond. Now, look, we talking about $585,909. A little bit over $500,000. Now, somebody told me when I first started, look, you can make $500,000 selling wraps. I probably would have slapped them. But it's really possible. I have a guy on the line, one of the first males, actually, I met in the business when me and my wife first started back in Tennessee. Right, babe? Yep. And Ray, are you there?
I'm good. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. So state your name, where you're at, and how long you've been in the business.
Yeah, Ray Hartman, live in Atlanta, Georgia, from your neck of the woods originally. Been in for, let's see, let me back up. My wife's been in since September 2011.
Awesome, awesome. So first question to you would be, Ray, I know the first one for you. When did you get on board with this wrap business?
Yeah, good question.
Wait a minute. Hold on here.
Yeah, that's the best question, actually, for guys who weren't the ones who found the business, which there's tons of guys who did find the business, but for the ones who didn't, it took me, well, I'll tell you how that went. Rhonda, It Works found Rhonda on Facebook one night in September 2011, and she said, hey, I got to do this, and she did, and didn't say anything to me. Murph was talking about Lori talking to him about maybe I should do the business. Yeah, Rhonda didn't even mention it to me. She just did it. So, September, October, November, December, January, she started making checks, and I'll mimic exactly or parrot exactly what Erik said. When the money started rolling, originally it was like, okay, great, yeah, have fun with that. That's cool. I'm glad you're excited about that. And then 2 months, 3 months rolled by, and the checks started rolling in, and then it became real, which is pretty much standard for all of us. So I guess I would characterize myself as supportive initially because it was okay whether it was great or it wasn't. And then the money started rolling in, and then just like he said, yeah, it became our business. How's our business going these days? So, honestly, she started in September, October, November, December. She popped quick. She ran real quick. She was double diamond New Year's Eve that year. I think that was 3 months, and was rolling. And so I got kind of sucked into it real quick, even though I wasn't mentally prepared for it. By, gosh, I guess around July, I was all on board. I was trying to do some trainings with her, even though I didn't know what I was talking about. I was trying to be involved, trying to spread the word with all my friends and family, and that's where we went from the beginning.
Awesome. Well, yeah, I remember.
I know you do.
All right. How do you help your wife, and how do you guys work the business together? Good question. I know you guys I know you work together, and sometimes she may be gone and you're home handling things. And I know what you do, but yeah, for those that don't know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't do nearly enough, as is always the case. I know Erik and Chase, both these guys on this call, they're both working this business. They're both out wrapping people. They're out meeting people. They're all, you know, getting them in the bathroom at the Starbucks. I know both those guys do that. Holding wrap parties, getting that done. I have not done that. My role has always been support. So I'm the back office guy historically. I do train. I do know the compensation plan as well as anybody except for your wife and Doug Nooney. So, you know, so I'm that guy, kind of that guy in the background. Certainly do as much blitzing as anybody. You know, I'm out there handing those. Oh yeah, I'm handing those cards, ABB baby, all the time. Handing those cards out, talking to people. You know, certainly coaching up anybody. Honestly, I think my real role here recently has been to work with the gentlemen who have come into the business with us, and kind of let them know that, you know, they don't need to be uncomfortable. That this isn't a woman's thing necessarily. I know the raps kind of come off initially as kind of being a gal's thing, but that's not really the case, as we all know. And our, you know, obviously the rest of our book of products is crazy good for everybody. So everybody needs to be on this stuff. So that's really it. You know, I mean, I've been doing that, supporting my wife. That's really what it is whatever she needs, I'm trying to do.
Boom. Last but not least, how has it Werk changed your life, my brother? Woo!
Yeah.
Big one, huh?
Yeah, it certainly has done that. She started in September. I know Murph's coming up on his 2-year anniversary. I hit mine October 1st this year, 2 years. So, you know, I was a guy in corporate America. I was in business corporate sales. Didn't hate my job. Not one of those guys that hated his job. Loved my job, didn't have a problem with it. Company car, credit card, you know, travel account, the whole thing. Didn't have the same kind of level of stress that Murph did because I wasn't that VP, which I totally get, Eric. And, you know, but I was a happy guy making good income. And what happened, here's how it works to change my life. What happened is that I started to see how powerful this business and the interaction with people and helping people was from my wife. The impact that it had on Rhonda, which was immense. The personal growth, the fulfillment, and all those things. And so I quit. I kind of started spinning my chair around, and instead of paying attention to my business, I started paying attention to hers, which at that time it was her business. And it was all about that gal who needed to cover that car note, who was a single mother of 2, who was just about to hit Ruby. And we were charting her, and we were going to help her get there, and it was going to happen. And, you know, so it quit being dog-eat-dog. You got to go out and cover your budget. You got to take care of all your customers' issues and all that stuff. And it became about actually team. It became about helping people, one team, one mission, which we talk about a lot, and actually pouring into those people. And when that actually hit my heart, which it didn't for a while, that's when it became obvious to me that this was absolutely the way to go. And whether I like my job or not, you know, it seemed like there was a little more value doing this than anything else. So.
Awesome, Ray. Kind of made my heart smile, my brother.
All right.
Man, I want to thank you for your time, man. I appreciate you being on the call, and I guess I will see you too at conference the next time we all gonna see each other, huh?
You will.
All right, my brother. Appreciate it. Tell Rhonda I said hi.
Absolutely. Thanks, brother.
No problem. All right. So we're going to wrap it up here. What's your choice? Loyal customer or distributor? Loyal customer, you have wholesale pricing, free shipping, free products, earn perk points to get your own personal web portal to manage your orders. Or you can go as a distributor, earn cash, earn bonuses and commissions, get out of debt, and have new friendships, fun, and freedom. Only you know what's best for you. Get back with the person that invited you on this call. I will leave, for those that are listening, with this one last thing, I like to always leave with something positive, super positive, that don't be afraid of what others are going to think of you because you're trying something new. I tend to hear that a lot from people that, you know, my friends said and somebody said, and then when I ask them, have they actually tried the product for themselves, 9 times out of 10, my answer is no. So you want to at least try the product. Once you know it's working on you, be a product of the product. The product is always, always, and always will sell itself. We're not in the business of selling, and I love to tell that to anybody that's new, anybody on my team, anybody that come and ask me for personal advice. Don't look at it as selling. We're in the business of sharing. We're in a relationship business. If I don't get to know you or make you feel some type of comfortable talking to me or around me, 9 times out of 10, you won't want to purchase anything from that person or me or whoever it is. I'll leave it with that. Until we meet again, thanks for coming out. God bless. Good night.